Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Saagar, what's the word?
Well, the Hill's editor-in-chief, Bob Cusack, is in the House. We have Congressman Jamie Raskin to recap the Mueller hearings, new polls from Fox News about Donald Trump's tweets, and a lot more. All that coming up today on Rising.
All right, Saagar, what are you looking at?
Well, one of my least favorite institutions is actually out for the week, and that's just an opportunity to beat up on them. The jet engines are flaring here in Washington, D.C. The House of Representatives adjourned early after their normal 3-day work week for the August recess. They won't be back here for about 6 weeks. Good riddance, as far as I'm concerned. But it's just an opportunity to look at how little and how much these people do absolutely nothing. They waste our taxpayer dollars on these ridiculous investigations that we've seen in the House of Representatives over the last couple of months. We've seen in the Senate a complete inability to get absolutely nothing done. Jon Stewart and a dying 9/11 first responder had to come down to Washington, D.C., beg, borrow, steal, and plead for money in order to take care of the first responders after 9/11. This is just something that's utterly disgraceful. And Congress right now really just represents the worst of us. We look right now, Democrats who have gotten on these planes, they are completely undecided about impeachment. More recent reporting shows that Jerry Nadler and Nancy Pelosi are clashing after the Mueller investigation, with about 100 people within the caucus now supporting impeachment. They are saying that the needle has really just not moved since Congressman Al Green introduced those articles against him. This is what our Congress is doing. They are obsessing over something that almost nobody except people in D.C. care about. Meanwhile, normal people are suffering because of health care, because of, we have our economy, which is structurally flawed. These are discussions which will maybe happen in the lowest level staffer room inside of Congress and not actually on the floor of either chamber. So really, they're worthless. And I say this because it's very disappointing. Whenever I was young, I used to read books about Lyndon B. Johnson and about the Civil Rights era and about the majesty of the United States Congress and what could be really done. I got here 18 years old and I was an intern on Capitol Hill, and was very quick to realize just how ridiculous this place is. It's only gotten much, much worse in the interim years. And it's just a reminder about that the people who represent you largely don't care about you. They're in gerrymandered districts and they're beholden to about 15% of the people in that district who actually vote. Most of the 7% who are actually in their party. So, Crystal, I don't know what this is more than just a general rant because it's a slow news week, and these people suck.
I love how you call it a slow news week when people are losing their minds over Mueller. But in our view,
I mean, for people who care about policy, not much has happened because people don't care about policy anymore.
Well, here's what I would say. I mean, I think everything you said was absolutely correct. And I always look at systems and incentives. So when you talk about gerrymandering, we can talk about the money. I mean, usually anything that's going on in American politics and really in America writ large, follow the money. Tell you what we might need is a little political revolution.
Yeah. Well,
things up.
you slipped that one in there.